And so you learn the power of the night. Again today.
Never should have come. Go, boy! Someone there. Begin.
What was that? No more! Get ready. What's there, brother? What was that? That's it? That's it? Your time.
So you're the one who barged into my home and laid waste to my projects. How nice to meet you. Names no longer matter. You may refer to me as the Caller. Now, do you have a reason for making such a mess? So you're just one of Arin's lackeys. That's disappointing. You show real promise. You come here, kill my assistants, disrupt my work. You've annoyed me, so I don't think I'll be giving you anything. I'm afraid you don't have anything worth trading. Now, you can go back to your college and leave me be, or Are you attempting? Well, then you won't be leaving here at all.
I don't want to see you treating any of these books Well, well. And you see... Night of... Did you read it? And here. I suppose you've earned these. Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? Hundreds of years of... Please make sure your hands are clean before touching anything, all right? Fight well.
You consider restoration a valid school of magic, worthy of study, don't you? Don't you? Good, good. Not that I require validation, of course. There are just some, and I shan't name names, who would disagree. It can make life difficult when one's colleagues fail to recognize the research. I'll gladly share my knowledge with you.
It's always encouraging. Did he now? Does he have information about our wonderful... Is that the... I'll have to make a point of rereading it. I don't recall the details. I just can't seem to tear myself away. If you'd allow me to indulge myself for a moment, I thought I might make a few observations. I'm sure you've already noticed the markings. They're quite unlike anything we've seen before. Aliad, Gwenna, Daedric, or even Falmer. None of them are a match. Quite curious indeed. Now, I'm not sure that you're quite as attuned as I am, given my extensive years of experience, but can you feel that? This marvelous object, it practically radiates magicka, and yet it's unlike anything I've felt before. Archmage Aaron is already hard at work, and hopefully we'll have more information soon.
I'm afraid I must...
No,
It is urgent that I speak with your associate immediately.
This is most inappropriate. We're involved in serious research here.
Yes, I've no doubt of its gravity. This, however, is a matter that cannot wait.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never been interrupted like this before. The audacity. I suppose we'll continue this at some later time, when we can avoid interruptions.
I need you to come with me immediately. Let's go. Really? Well, allow me to clarify the situation. I'd like to know why there's someone claiming to be from the Psijic Order here in the college. More importantly, I'd like to know why he's asking for you, specifically. So we're going to go have a little chat with him and find out exactly what it is he wants. I'll be the one asking the questions. All you need to know is that the Psijic Order is a rogue organization, believing themselves to be above the law. They have clashed with the Old Mary Dominion before, and I have no intention of allowing that to happen here.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. Now, you are going to speak to this monk and find out why he is here. And then you will be...
Please, it is good to meet you in person. I'd simply like to talk to you. I've given us a chance to speak privately, but I'm afraid I can't do this for long. We must be brief. The situation here at your college is of dire importance, and attempts to contact you, as we have previously, have failed. I believe it is due to the very source of our concern. This object, the Eye of Magnus, as your people have taken to calling it. The energy coming from it has prevented us from reaching you with the visions you have already seen. The longer it remains here, the more dangerous the situation becomes. And so I have come here personally to tell you it must be dealt with. I'm afraid it's not that simple. You must understand the Psijic Order does not typically intervene directly in events. My presence here will be seen as an affront to some within the Order. As soon as we have finished, I will be leaving your college. I'm all too aware that my arrival has aroused suspicion, especially in Onkano, your Thalmor associate. Nevertheless, my order will not act directly. You must take it upon yourself to do so. As you may have learned, this object, the Eye, is The world is not ready. Indeed, many in the Order believe it has already. We believe that your efforts should be directed towards dealing with the aftermath. I fear his perception may be more coherent. I am sorry. Now, it is within you to succeed. Never forget that.
I'm sorry.
Well,
Were you about to
what
say
is the meaning
something?
of this?
I'm sorry, I'm afraid I don't understand.
Don't play coy.
I'm not sure
You
what
asked to
happened.
see a specific
A
member of
monk from the
college.
Sijic
Here
Order.
he is.
Here
Now, what
after
is it
all
that you
these
want?
years, and then he just leaves. I hope we didn't offend him somehow. Beyond asking for you, he never said. Very strange indeed. Has Tolfdir been telling stories again? I thought I made it quite clear that this was a subject. Please, don't allow him to continue to discuss the subject.
There's been a
Until
misunderstanding.
next time.
Clearly, I should not be here. I shall simply take my leave.
You know, they say knowledge is its own reward.
You're not going anywhere until I
You-
find out what you're
You
up
can
to.
see me?
I am not up to anything.
But you can hear me, obviously. Something still isn't quite right. At least I'm making progress. Oh my. Never. They can turn. There are also spells that help in avoiding conflict altogether. There may be a matter in which the various points of focus for magic energies around the. Very well. Go to each focal point and remove whatever impurities you may find there. Return the glove. Please exercise caution. This is not a procedure without possible consequences.
I'm not sure what just happened, but I assure you I will get to the bottom.
It's always encouraged. So you wish to master the arcane arts? Well now, my goodness, it's been years since I've spoken with him. I suppose he's still down in the mid. Are you going to see him? Do underneath the college. It's not the nicest place, so if you go down there, please do be careful.
No one's heard from the Physic Order in so many years. Hard to believe one would just suddenly show up here.
I have many important things on my mind. Your concerns are not on... Are you quite... The what?
No.
I suggest you mind your own business and return to whatever it is you do here.
It's lies. All of it. I don't care what she told you. It's all lies. Feralda, don't act like she didn't say anything. I know her, and I know what she's been up to. My problem with her? She's the one who has a problem with me. She's threatened by me, by my skill as a wizard, by my elegance and posture, by my superior good looks. But she is not going to get the better of me. Oh no, I won't let it get to me one bit. That's what she's after. She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself.
Don't trust that one. He's up to something.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you.
I think the
let me
college
give you a
is
bit
due
of
for a change
advice.
in leadership.
You want to work on something that's not officially allowed? Don't. I'm assuming you're here for purposely killing your fellow college members is a bad idea. If you're going to need live test subjects for your experiments, it's easier to do that off. Take a look. Give my regards to Carlia if you see her.
Your perseverance will only lead to disappointments. Still, you persist. Very well. You may enter. I am that which you have been seeking. Your efforts are in vain. It has already begun. But those who have sent you have not told you what they seek, what you seek. Indeed. And so you have come looking, though you do not know why. Like others before you, you blindly follow a path to your own destruction. The Thalmor came seeking answers as well, unaware they will be his undoing. Your path now follows his, though you will arrive too late. No, though you may be the last. The one who calls himself Ankano has sought my knowledge as well, through very different questions. Your path differs from most. You are being guided, pushed towards something. It is a good path, one untraveled by many. It is a path that can save your college. I will tell you what you need to know to follow it further. You, and those aiding you, wish to know more about the Eye of Magnus. You wish to avoid the disaster of which you are not yet aware. To see through Magnus's eye without being blinded, you require his staff. Events now spiral quickly towards the inevitable center, so you must act with haste. Take this knowledge to your Archmage. Enchanting services are one of the few things that keep us...
What you learn really? And what might that be? I'm sorry, what? Well, I'd certainly love to have such a powerful staff, but I'm not really sure that any of us need it. And how do you know of this? Did you really? And he specifically mentioned the staff of Magnus? I'm impressed with your initiative. Of course, someone will need to follow up on this. A most impressive attitude. Something as... I'm quite... This circlet once proved invaluable to me. I hope it can be of use to you now. It's no secret that the college's reputation in Skyrim is... tainted.
Please don't bother the Archmage and... Well, now that's an odd question. Why in the world would you be asking? I see. Well, yes, I suppose I did mention it, though I'm not sure what he expects me to tell you. I only brought it to his attention a few months back when the Synod showed up here looking for it. They were apparently under the impression we were keeping it in a closet somewhere. Mages based out of Cyrodiil. They fancy themselves the imperial authority on magic these last few hundred years. My understanding is that all they... I was quite surprised. It became clear they're trying to hold... No one here. The Synod... It sounded... I suppose if you're intent on looking for the staff, there's a chance they might be in Mzulft yet. Just don't expect them to be cooperative.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort.
Never should have come here.
It's not like my poaching is hurting anyone. Take a look. All right then. There's enough for all of us if you aren't greedy.
Yes? Till next time.
Crystal. Gone. Fine.